That's me morphing. My experience on the first movie was pretty awesome. I got to go to Australia. My stunt double broke his leg, so I got to do some of my ninja stuff. But they didn't let me do a whole lot because they're like, you're gonna hurt yourself. Oh, in the first movie, that line, "I'm a frog," was originally she goes through the line and she's like, "You're this, blah blah blah," you know, and she comes to me, "You're the frog, you got great agility," or something retarded. And so I was like, it doesn't make sense, you know. It was like Speed, I think it was, you know. It was like, yeah, because we did a whole speed training thing that was cut out of the movie, and I was like, this doesn't make any sense. Frogs aren't fast, you know. And so I asked if I can be bumped about it and be like, well, I'm a frog, you know. And the director let us try it that way, and he liked it, and they kept it. And so I'm glad, because that's the only thing I actually still remember from the movie.
And people keep reminding you of that.
And people do constantly remind me, which is cool though, because it makes me feel like I contributed to that movie. At least one thing. You'll always remember that I'm a frog.
So you don't remember anything about Turbo movie?
The Turbo movie, here's the thing, the Turbo movie,
It didn't happen.
it was, different people were doing it. I mean, the actual TV show people were doing it, so it wasn't really the Fox, you know. And so this time I had made a suggestion, just like I did with the frog thing, because everybody got cool cars, you know. Tommy got a race car, the kid got a monster truck, and everybody's cars were really cool, and I had a green minivan. So I thought it would be perfect if I was like, I've got a minivan. I mean, first I'm a frog, and now I've got a minivan. I don't have a frog. You know, I think it'd be very funny if I was complaining like that, but they said it wasn't very funny, and that totally would have made it better, right? Yeah! I mean, do you remember anything from that movie? No! I had long hair. My hair was ridiculous. They made me grow it out. I don't know why. My theory is that they were thinking maybe they could fool people into thinking that I was Tommy. I think I'm Tommy now. I'm Asian Tommy. Tommy.
What I wanted to ask was basically, are there any current, like the recent anime and games that haven't been brought over yet? Are there any projects that you've heard about that you might be interested in working with if they ask you, or if there are any other old projects that you wish that you had been asked to play part in?
Gosh, that's a complicated one.
Would you work on the Tails anime if they brought it over?
The Tails anime?
Yeah.
Yeah, I probably would if they would ask me. I don't know if it might be done in Canada though. You know, it kind of depends on where they do it. If it goes to Canada, obviously I won't be doing it. But it would be, aren't like all of my characters in there? Different characters from the Tails thing. It'd be very weird to hear me 3 times ago talking to myself. But man, I don't even remember what you asked. I see. Okay, that's the thing. Is like I don't follow like a bunch of the Japanese stuff or Japanese subtitle or whatever. So I don't really know what's coming out exactly.
What about old projects? Are you always like, man, I wish I could have played that part?
Oh, well, before my time, before I even started Ninja Scroll, you know, I mean, he's perfect for it, but if I had a chance to do that, that would be awesome, you know. One of the things that was kind of like that was Akira, you know, because it had been done already in the 80s or whatever, and so, and I'd seen it, and I thought it was amazing. I didn't understand it, but, you know, I thought it was cool. So it was really awesome to be able to do it. I think I have to sound more manly. Mortal Kombat would be pretty cool. That'd be cool. Yeah. Mario! I'd love to be Mario! Or something stupid like that. Yeah. I mean, Mario's not stupid. It would be cool if Mario could morph into the Black Ranger if he wanted to. Be a black mushroom.
I'd like to ask, if you ever had the chance to, I don't know, if they ever decide to remake Trigun or make
A movie?
or something, would you reprise your role as Vash?
Yeah.
I'm sold.
They do have a movie.
Yeah,
They do have a
it's
movie.
Hey,
Hey.
I was gonna ask you if in the previous conventions, has there ever been a really awkward and really weird memory of like with the fans?
At a convention?
Joey?
You guys are actually not bad at all, you know? That sounded weird. You guys are okay. You're not too crazy. Usually, in all seriousness, usually there's a crazy person amongst the fans. And there hasn't been a crazy person yet. So that speaks great links, volumes. Yeah, you're crazy. You got one. No, I can't really think of, but see, usually the people that are my fans they seem more down to earth, you know, and regular. So you dress up, whatever, that's not a big deal. I dress up. I don't. Halloween, I dress up. I did dress up once at a con, and that was very weird for me. I looked nothing like my character. Kiba from Wolfstrain. Somebody actually, they were doing the whole, like, all their friends were doing the Kiba characters, and they made my outfit for me. And I put it on, I was like, I look so weird. It doesn't work. My eyes aren't as big as the anime. Anyhow, I can't think of anything that's like really weird right now. But I know there are some cons. I'll tell you one thing that I didn't experience, but somebody else did. Like they were walking down the stairs at a convention, and there's poop there. So like a fan or somebody, a crazy fan, pooped in the stairwell. You know, I saw another thing in New Zealand. They were doing this thing where they're like doing the, I don't know, Dragon Ball call-outs or whatever, right? And I actually saw this on TV though. And they were all doing the call-outs, and this one guy, I guess he was drunk, all of a sudden started to pee on stage. You know? And I mean, like, every convention I go to, there's a crazy person like that there. And, you guys are actually pretty cool. And you guys are really creative. Your costumes are great. You guys look good. Flo, that's awesome. Hola.
Could you say something on Arabu or from Kojias?
Okay. I understand. Let me think. I, Lelouch, Tang, command you all to dance. You may stop. You may answer your question. Or ask it. I shall answer.
I wanted to ask, I've been following your band for a while, and
That makes you awesome. I know. I remember.
Anyway, I always wanted to ask you, what made you change from acting to music so drastic? Did you take your legs?
Oh, wait, you have more to it. Okay, go ahead.
It's a pretty big change from voice acting to acting. But what inspired you to make a band?
I understood what you meant. No, it is very different, obviously, going from acting to music, whatever. But there are similarities because with acting, you still have to find the emotion inside yourself. You have to be creative.